Hello friends, in this video we are going to learn the nomenclature, IUPAC nomenclature of Spiro compound. Let's start with the rules. The IUPAC names for the spiroalkanes have some format. You can see first we have to write a word that is spiro. Then we have to make a big bracket and A dot B. A and B is here digits, which can be understood by the next rules. And then the parent name of the compound, right? So how this structure name can be generated, let's see by the rule. First, count the total number of carbon across the entire molecule and the entire molecule of spiro moiety means entire molecule of spiro rings, not outside the ring but the ring which construct the pyro structure. This tells you the alkane parent name that goes at the end. You can see over here. Suppose you have total 10 carbon, so here in the parent name you have to write decane, right? If the 6 carbon are there, then you have to write hexane. Let's see the second rule. Count the number of carbons to the left and to the right of your spirocenter. Spirocenter means what? This is spirocenter. You can see this is called spirocenter. Now what you have to do? That you have to check the both side and you have to calculate the carbon, right? So second rule tells us we have to count the number of carbon from both sides of spirocenter. These numbers are A and B. So let's see with this example. Here, this is the spirocenter. This is the spirocenter. If I calculate here 1, 2, 3 and 4. 4 carbons are there. If I calculate here 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5 carbons are there. See, I am not calculating the spirocenter but calculating the rest of the carbon of the ring system, right? So you have to calculate the both side. One will be A, another will be B. Now a question may arise in your mind, which you should call as A and which you should call as B. So always write in the lowest to highest, means A will be always lowest digit. Either it may be in left side or it may be in right side, right? So A and B are the digit from the both the sides of carbon, exclude means you have to remove, you don't have to calculate the spirocenter but other carbon you have to calculate, and the lower digit you have to write as A and higher digit you have to write as B in this nomenclature. So A will be lower and B will be higher, whether it may be left side also, whether it may be right side also. So then write your final IUPAC name as Spiro, then write A small digit, then B, and then the parent alkane name. Now suppose any substituent is present, keep in mind numbering must be start from the smaller ring. It may be left side also, it may be right side also, and near to the spirocarbon, and then give a numbering in such a way the numbering of the substituent must be less. Always keep in mind the numbering must start from the smaller ring. Let's see by the example. Don't get confused. Let's see. Here is the first compound, right? The compound having total number of carbon 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. It means it possesses 5 carbon. 5 carbon means pentane. 5 carbon means pentane. Then if you calculate one side, there are 1 and 2 carbons. So I am writing A as 2. Here 1 and 2. So here also 2 carbon from the center, right? Spirocenter. you don't have to calculate the Spiro center, you have to just calculate the other carbon of the ring. So here both are same, so no issue. You can write anyone here. So 2.2, and before that you have to write word Spiro. So this is the way how you can construct the name of Spiro compound. Let's see the example with a substituent. You can see this compound, a substituent is present here, right? In such case, you have to start with name with the substituent. See, as I told, you have to start from a smaller ring. Here both rings are same, so no issue. Just start numbering from here, that is 1. Why we are writing 1? Because if I write 1, the 2 number will come here. That is the wrong nomenclature. So 1 here, 2 here, 3 here, 4 here, and 5 here. That is the correct way of numbering, right? Now, what I should write? I should write first the substituent on one position, then Spiro. As we know, we have to write first Spiro, then we have to make a bracket, and we have to write the number of carbon both sides. Here 1 and 2, here also 1 and 2. So, right? So nomenclature will be Spiro 2, 2, both side 2 carbons other than the Spiro carbon, right? And the total number of carbon in the Spiro system. See, in the Spiro system. Always keep in mind the substituent carbon are not calculated for the parent name. So here total 5 carbons, we wrote pentane. We should not write hexane, otherwise the nomenclature will be wrong, right? So this is the way for this structure. Now let's see the next example. I am just putting a structure in the screen. You can see now you have to try to give the name of this structure. I am giving you 5 seconds. Please write the name in your pen and paper. Yes, the name of compound should be Spiro first. We have to write a word that is Spiro. Then if I calculate here 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. So 3 carbon, I calculate here 1 and 2. I should not calculate the Spiro center, right? So here the lower digit is 2. So I am writing A as 2. A as 2. And the other will be 3. So B is 3, right? Highest number should be here. Lowest number should be here. And the total number of carbon, if I calculate, this is a 4-member ring. So 4 carbon here, 5th one here, and 6th one here. So total 6 carbon will give us hexane. That will give us hexane, right? So this is the way how we construct the name of this compound. Now let's see the next example. I will give you 5 seconds to solve. Just solve this example. This is a compound with one substituent. As I told, first you have to write the substituent name, that is methyl. Methyl is in 4th position. Keep in mind, we should start numbering with the smaller ring. So 3rd will be here. 1, 2, and 3. Here we can go for this side and we can go for this side. But always we should keep in mind the substituent should get lower numbering. So 4 must be given here, 5 here, and 6 here. So total number of carbon in the Spiro system is 6. So I wrote here 6. 6 means hexane. If you calculate one side 2 carbon, another side 3 carbon. So A will be 2 and B will be 3. B will be 3. I hope it is clear to everyone. Let's see the next example. Yes, I am giving you again 5 seconds to solve this example. Please try to solve. Keep in mind the numbering should be start from the smaller ring, right? Yes, you are correct. The numbering should start from here. So 1 here, 2 here, 3 number must be given here. Now if you go upside or downside, both will be same. 4 here and 5th one this and 6th one this, right? So it means the methyl will get number 5. So I am writing 5 methyl. I am writing 5 methyl. 5 methyl Spiro. then one side 2 carbon, it means 2, another side 3 carbon, that is 3. And the total number of carbon in the Spiro system is 6. So I am writing hexane. So this is the correct nomenclature for that. If you write the nomenclature in this way, 5-methyl Spiro 3,2, then it will be wrong. It will be wrong according to IUPAC. That is the correct. Right? So you should keep in mind, if you write in this way, that will be wrong nomenclature. Next example, try to solve in your pen and paper. Yes, see, the one number is given here. Why? Because it is smaller ring. So 1 here, 2 here, 3. You can go 4 here also, here also. So just I am writing 4, 5 and 6. Total number of carbon 6. It means hexane. That is hexane. Spiro word I must use. The lower side is A, that is 2. Higher side is 3. You can calculate 1, 2 and 3. So there are 3 carbon excluding the Spiro center. So I wrote 3 over here. And one position possess methyl. So correct nomenclature is 1-methyl Spiro 2,3 hexane. Right? So in this way you can construct the name of same compound by this way. Next one, let's see. A compound is given, right? I am calculating 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. So total number of carbon is 7, right? So I should give name what? Heptane over here, Spiro first. Now calculate the carbon in lower side. So 1 and 2 only. At this side 4. So I am writing 2.4. This is the correct nomenclature for this given compound, right? Next one, you can see a structure is given. Let's calculate the number of carbon. 1, 2, 3, here 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. 9 carbon. It means we have to write what? Nonane, right? So nonane is written here. You can see both side 4 carbon. So just write 4.4 and before that you must have to write Spiro. So this is the correct way to give the nomenclature to this compound, Spiro 4.4 nonane, right? Let's take the next example. Try this for 5 seconds I am giving. Just try to give the name. Here you will calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 carbons. 8 carbons means what? That is octane. Here one side 4, another side 3 carbon excluding the Spiro center. It means the name will be Spiro 3,4-octane. If you write 4,3, then the nomenclature will be wrong according to the rules of IUPAC. Next example, try this one. Here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Numbering is wrong. Actually, I should start from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 over here. 6 you can go here also, here also. So just I'm going with any one side. 8, 9 and 10. 10 carbon means decane. So I should write decane over here. Then one side 4, another side 5 carbon. So I should write 4.5 and before that I must write Spiro. So let's see the correct nomenclature, that is Spiro 4.5 decane, right? And the last example for the nomenclature, if any substituent present, you can follow the same step and you have to follow the steps, right? Here total number of carbon, if we calculate 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11, right? So in this way you can give numbering. The total number of carbon is 11. So name should be undecane. Name should be undecane. If you calculate one side 5, another side 5. excluding the Spiro center. You don't have to calculate the Spiro center, right? Let's see Spiro 5.5 and hexane. So this is the way how you can give the nomenclature to the Spiro compound. If substituent is present, you know now how to name the compound, right? So by this way, here we are concluding the nomenclature of Spiro compound. And subscribe to my YouTube channel, and don't forget to like the video if you like it. Please share to other contacts of your, and thank you very much for listening me patiently.